cool.
That's it, bro. What's up, guys? It's Ben here from Mindful Scalping. I'm hanging out with Yat, who has been with Mindful Scalping for over a year now. He's funded. He's just in his new Nova account, up 14K. So we're going to get to know Yat. We're going to get to know about his journey and have a look at his results. So what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Doing fantastic.
Yes, you are, bro. Yes, you
Oh
are.
yeah.
So yeah, man, it's been a journey. It's been fucking awesome. To see you succeed in this. It's been an honor working with you and bringing you to this place of consistency in your trading. Firstly, I think what we'll do is just check out and have a look at your results while they're there, and then we can dig deeper into your story. I want to show everybody, like, you know, the journey that you've been on to get to where you are. You've actually just moved to Romania. And you threw the job away, so you're out there, you've burned the bridges, and and now you're at 14K and your funded account. So it's super exciting. I'm super proud of you. Do you want to bring up your results from the current Nova month that you're with, and we can also have a look at yesterday's trading where I believe you did 6 grand. So yeah, let's have a look first at your Nova page.
Cool. I'm gonna share it.
Oh yeah, let me just. Can you? Yeah, you can share. Go for it, bro.
Can you see my Nova dashboard?
Yes.
Cool.
So we passed phase 1 with HFT, right?
Yes.
And now you're on phase 2 there. So you just click phase 2. Those failed ones there were from other HFT attempts. We're just trying to like jump through the challenge phase at the moment, which just makes things a lot easier. But if you click on metrics,
Actually, I just realized that you can see my logins.
I know. Yeah, we'll blur that out.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah. I'll make sure that it gets blurred out. We'll work that out.
All right.
Cool, man. So yeah, let's have a look up. Yeah, I mean yeah, that's just it's a little bit confusing that, but let's have a look
it's
at
complicated.
Yeah, we scroll down. You've made 7.17%, and you've had this account for how long now? Like a week?
It's gonna be this is my second week.
It's your second week. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 weeks. You can see the max equity is 14.3. Nice. And you've done 214 trades. That's because you've been sizing down for the consistency rule, which is sweet. If you
Yes.
just keep scrolling down there, you can see your lowest drawdown there was 1.4%. Nice, bro. So that is going to be paid out, which is super exciting. If we want to now just scroll over to your trading view, let's have a look at yesterday's trades.
Trading view or MT5?
Is it pretty clear on MT5?
Yeah, because that's where all my trades are. So yeah, I'll show you my. Can you see can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Just zoom in.
Nice, and that's pure mean reversion there.
Yeah.
So we don't have our river on or anything at the moment, but what you're trading there in yesterday's price action is mean reversion. It's a concept that we learned with mindful scalping. Do you want to just talk us through those trades that and how how you've profited?
Oh, it's very straightforward. It's from the automation and like I was scaling down.
Yeah.
Once I put in the automation, I know, okay, so here it's gonna come down. So I put in the short automation, and once it picks up, I just throw in manually just smaller ones just to balance it out. And once it closes, everything like I just copy paste the take profit, and then everything just closes automatically once it reaches the take profit.
Beautiful.
And then for the past couple of days, we've seen at the 9:30 open, it's always been shooting up. So it's very easy. Just put in a long bot over there again.
Yeah.
The difference that I did here, it's extended take profit. And the only reason I did that is just by looking at yesterday's data. Now, like, okay, it's a given. We've seen this consistent pattern for the past couple of days. Same thing. And then this one.
So you bought there on the blue line there. That blue line's a 9:30 open,
exactly.
index open. So we trade specifically the Dow Jones index, and we trade around the 9:30 open. Just to give some context, the past 6 weeks we've had like a very, very strong bull run, something that we haven't seen for nearly a year and a half. And because of that, we have been going long at the open using our automation to help us with our entry, and then gauging take profit targets and extending the take profit targets. So that all those blue arrows there at the blue line are you buying at the open, and then you're taking profit right there at the very top, which is perfect. How did you manage to take such a beautiful take profit at the top there?
One, I looked at a couple days the data, I just backtracked it, and I used in the on TradingView, there's this thing that we use. Let's see if we can get it.
Nice. Oh, this is today, yeah.
Let me check. This thing.
Oh, yeah. Measure. Average
I don't know.
measure.
Yeah, I don't know how you call it. Yeah, okay, average measure. I would just take this and I would move it around. I would backtrack it. I'm like, all right, so it went this high.
Yeah, average wave
So
measure.
yeah, I would take a look
Nice.
at that and I'm like, all right, cool. So that's where it's gonna go, possibly. And then I would just put the take profit over there.
Beautiful. That's really perfect. And you took those shorts down the bottom there. So you went for a
This,
short.
yes.
Yeah.
This one is the short because just the day before we see that the pattern is like it's been bullish so long that it has come down. It can't be like even if we're overall bullish, there's gonna be days it's gonna come down. It's gonna kind of balance it out. So yesterday was exactly that kind of day. It came back down. I maximized the profit over here, took the short, got out, and to be honest, I wasn't even on my screen like the whole time. Like I was watching anime. I was just chilling and doing my stuff on the side.
Yeah.
But I knew like, and that is one thing that I learned. Like if my eyes are glued on the screen, that's when I'm gonna have like, oh shit, should I go out? Should I stay in? Should I go out?
Yeah.
So I would just leave it aside. And then once this came down, I was like, all right, now the market has to cover up this loss.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come back up. So that's when I put in the automation over here, picked it up over here, and then I just chilled for the rest of the day. And I was like, I took the profit over there.
Yeah. So you rode the whole session out. I generally just trade like the first trade at the open, but I mean, you're doing this full time now, so you've got plenty of time to wait for those setups. But yeah, that's real nice trading. We can quickly even just scroll back to the day before and just see where you place trades the day before, if any.
Yeah, I did. The,
Oh yeah,
this is gonna be fun. So the reason that I had a better trade on yesterday is
yeah,
because I've learned a lesson on the day before. So
yeah,
you see the first trade. I don't know if okay, you see this trade?
yeah,
I would have let this trade if I had the same mindset that yesterday. I would have let this trade and I would have taken a profit like around here.
yeah,
That's a take profit. But
yeah,
because it's my first time, getting on the London session and I'm trying things out. Also, like I'm just doing super small lot sizes just because I'm training
yeah,
on the London session.
yeah.
My eyes were glued and I was like, oh, I don't know if I should get out or should I stay in?
Yeah.
And you see that's the only mistake that I made so far.
Yeah, I think like trading London session and New York, I don't know if it's gonna be the best thing to do. Because you're just so used to New York sessions, it's completely different volatility. But
Yeah,
obviously that's something that you'll work out over time. I'd probably just stay on demo while you're learning London session and changing because
right.
it can shift the way that you see the the New York volatility. But yeah, it's like, again, that short there, you kind of made a little bit of profit on that one. You went on a directional. So yeah, nice trading, bro. It's awesome. Do you want to
Yeah.
bring up your trading view just quickly? Nice. Cool. And so we're just using the river volatility there on the 1 minute. And so you're
Yeah.
waiting that right now for this session. You're just waiting for what are you looking for this session?
I'm looking at this high and I'm looking at this low.
Yeah. you got alert sitting there, and then you may short, like it could shoot to the upside. So I'm just being a bit iffy with shorting at the moment because we're in such a strong bull market.
Yeah,
But yeah, like that bottom area to buy looks pretty good as well, huh? So that bottom line that's 37,250 is like your buy demand zone.
exactly.
Nice. Awesome, man. Cool. We can come out of screen share there. And just super, yeah, congratulations on the 14K. Yesterday was a 6K day. You obviously like the 3 or 4 really nice trades. Um, but yeah, let's just go a little deeper into your story, man. I want to just go back in time and learn about you and your story. What were you doing for work before trading? And let's dive into what life was like before becoming a trader with mindful scalping.
When I joined you, I think it's gonna be exactly a year ago. I
Yeah,
was a nightclub manager, so like it's a hectic weekend. Nightlife, the schedule, the hours, it gets crazy. Even though I loved it, like I
yeah,
don't regret it, but I do miss it. But it's not it's not something that's gonna bring me to my goals, which is one, being financially free. So like right now, even though I had some savings and I'm like I went balls into this, bro, like I got my account, I started my account 2 weeks ago, and I made what, $14,000? How many months do I make that? As a what? It'll take me what, 3 months, more or less 3 months to make that as working. I did that in 9 days.
yeah, yeah,
So you see, so it was, for me, it was about time. Uh, I burned the bridges, I burned everything. I was like, fuck it, I moved to a whole country just because I want to focus 100% on trading because of timing, the hours and everything. And I'm glad that I did all that step.
yeah, man. And just to have like have a new experience as well. I mean, like you've been with me now for a year. I think our education has shifted in and out of, we were trading predominantly manually at the beginning. We brought in elements of automation, and now we have semi-automated trading. So we able to have guidance from automation, which is fantastic. Um, and I think that that's kind of giving you that last bit of confidence to be able to take off and move country, and just in the nick of time as well. I think you've become psychologically ready to trade funded, and you've gone ahead and nailed it really quickly. So it's good. It's really good to see. Did you let me just have a look here. Yeah, so life was you're working late night weekends before trading, and then you were trading like Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday, Thursday, I remember, and taking Friday off. Was it hard to swap between the night hours and the morning hours?
I did have sometimes, yeah, I would have this transition period. Like I would have to adapt. So I don't know, like I have to wake up earlier,
Mm,
stuff. So luckily, usually whenever I work the night before, from my experience, I wouldn't trade the next day because
yeah,
I've seen like I'd be too tired. I would have what, 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, and I would wake up. My mindset wouldn't be the same. I'd be tired. I'd be like, oh, should I go in? Should I not go in? I'll just put it in. Then it fucks up. And
yeah.
so that was a big problem. So that's when I knew I was like, all right, if I'm going trading, like I have to get out of here. But also,
I mean, you've done well. I mean, you still put in the effort, and the
oh yeah,
time. I think it's just nice to not have to, it's also have a break from the weekends because you're working all week on trading, and then and you're working your weekends. I think, yeah, just to be able to have that break, and also like commit and be like, this is what I'm doing. You did put a lot of, you put your hours in, you put your time in to get to this point. It's not like you just started for 2 months and then went off and left. You knew you could do it. You've proven to yourself that you're consistent, and here we are. So that's brilliant, man. How do you think what you did before, as a nightclub manager, has positively or negatively affected you with your trading? Do you have any views on that?
As a nightclub manager, the thing that I brought from there into trading, I would say is one would be stress management. The
Yeah.
stress management, it's not a lot of people know this, but in the nightlife industry, people usually think it's just like, oh, it's party, balls, servers, girls, fun, getting drunk. Yes, that's the front end. But we, as people working in the back end, we go through a lot of problems. It's like every day there's a new problem, there's stuff. So the stress, you get used to it, just build up a really high stress tolerance, which helped me into trading. Like,
That's
um,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah, from the beginning, like whenever, if I lose, if I win, I'm not stressed at all. I'm like, okay, cool, it is what it is. There will be times I would have it, but then it's just like coming back, journaling that. Like I've restarted doing journaling as soon as got my funded account, just to stay in that same mindset to not get out of it. That helps too.
Yeah, I think your stress management has been like, yeah, I had the best, one of the best. Your psychological management. This is completely a game of psychology. I mean, you have the best tools available to trade with strategically, but at the end of the day, it's like, can you handle the statistics of the wins and the losses? You know that you're not going to ever blow your account with our training. It's just, can say you took a loss next week, how you manage that afterwards, and seeing, your account go back a little bit. And it's just, I guess just taking it on the chin and just being part of the game. And I think that you've been able to really encapsulate that ethos correctly, and have it not affect you. So yeah, definitely your mental game is up there. And yeah, that makes so much sense that being a nightclub manager and having high stress situations all the time have helped you achieve such a strong mindset when you're trading. So thanks for explaining that. Why did you originally join Mindful Scalping? I don't remember how that started. Was it
Oh
Alex?
my God, it's funniest thing. I'm literally taking out my boys to eat, and suddenly they're just talking about like Fibonacci, like all that. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? And so they're like, oh, like we started trading and we are on this course and you should get on too. So I was like, because in my mind, like I've known about trading for like years. I'm one of those guys, I'm one of those ecom guys that I've tried drop shipping, I've tried Amazon, I've tried the whole shebang. But trading, that was the only thing that I was always like, I'm never getting into it because I never wanted to have like 10, 15 screens and go blind. And once they told me, like, dude, you don't need that. You just have your laptop and that's about it. And even right now, I have my laptop. That's it. And they all got on the software engineering train, and I missed it. They told me to get on it. I missed it, and they're doing pretty well. And I was like, you know what? Just because they got onto it, and I'm not gonna miss the train. Let me just to reassure myself, get on a call with you. So I got on a call with you, and I was like, all right, you know what? My boys trust them, and after getting on a call, I feel comfortable. I feel reassured that there's a potential, there's a possibility in this. And for me, the selling point is when you told me that I don't need 10 screens. I was like, all right, cool. Because
I had three.
I wanted to, I wanted to travel, and the last thing I want to do is carry or buy 10 screen everywhere I go. Even though I know I can do that right now with the potential that I have, I
Yeah.
still don't feel it's right. I just want to have like a laptop lifestyle. That's about it.
Yeah. We definitely don't need 10 screens. I used to have three. I mean, I still have two extra ones now, but for the trading aspect, I think it's become, you've been with me through the whole journey. Like, it was even
Yeah.
me fine tuning what I did down to the point where now it's like, basically a lot of automation on a VPS, but obviously still manually trading. But yeah, less is more. I think I really did my first true profitable trading from bed the other night. It was like 1700 from bed, but genuinely from bed. Like, not like, I was like, all right, I was across two accounts, but that was that was an achievement unlocked to be on one screen in bed, because I would never do that. It's unprofessional, but I was super tired, and but I felt relaxed enough to do that. So yeah, man, it's nice to not have to carry around 10 screens. But yeah, I think it was yeah, some of the boys that were trading with me before, they've obviously got their careers as software developers and coders. But here you are, man. You made it to the end, and to the easy part with the finalized automation, which has been present for the past 3 months. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the journey. I'm going to ask you next. Oh yeah. What did you think it was going to be like trading versus what it is actually like? So what were your expectations, and what's the actual outcome for you?
Like what I thought, like once I get my funded account is gonna be like my lifestyle.
No, just
Oh
trading in
yeah.
general. Like before
Oh,
you started, what do you think trading was going to be like compared to, like, I mean, just the journey of like how it's been, like
oh yeah, yeah.
what's like how tough, how was it going to be easy? Like, how would you describe all of that? We don't need, yeah, like,
Yeah, dude, it's completely the opposite of what I thought. I from my in my mind, I was like, all right, so let's say we're trading to US 30. I gotta listen to speeches. I gotta listen to this guy talking. I gotta look at this company. I have to like dig in deep. Like I have to do things like we see in movies because that's my trading reference. Like do things in the movies, like listen, have your headphones on, listen to this guy's speech, and listen to his pattern of speech and everything. I was like, I don't feel like doing all that. I feel like that's so much work. But then I get on here and was like, no, just look at the chart. Once you understand how the overall is going, you know when to put on a trade and you know when to not go on trades. And it's just straightforward. It's not all that thing that we see in movies.
yeah, yeah. I think um my ethos is, we call it mindful scalping, but it's like, how can we be as less stressed as possible when trading? Because trading is a notoriously stressful, can be a notoriously stressful career. But like for me, it's like I didn't want to live like that, and I've obviously been through many years of stress learning to trade. And so I was like, how can we be as relaxed and peaceful while trading as possible? Because the whole point is to have a peaceful life. And so, we've focused on a single instrument, which is the Dow Jones. Some people focus on the British pound during the London session, but personally, you and me and some of the others in the group have focused on the Dow Jones index. Just learn that cuts most of the noise out, most of the chaos out, and then focused on a very finite pattern in that, and then used, algorithms and automation to help us with those decisions. And so yeah, it's like, I think the learning process, can be, it requires a commitment and showing up, but it's not, yeah, it's definitely not super time consuming. I mean, if I only trade an hour a day, if you want to make more money at the moment in the funded account, I understand you're excited having the funded account and you want to, get that max payout you can get with Nova, which I think is 12 or like 6% on the HFT pass. So you're going for it, but really you could trade for an hour a day, right? If you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
But I can't tell you to
Definitely.
do that. I'm telling you to go out and enjoy your life, bro. You're in Romania.
The, the thing for me, this is what I've decided. This is me right now. I am the trading guy. And my mindset is if I do something, I, I want to be the best at it. And for me, I feel like even though I've got my funded account, there's always learning. You can always learn something new. Like even the market is like we're learning something new about the market every fucking day. So yes, I could trade an hour a day and still make whatever I want. But I'm right now I feel comfortable. I'm looking at the market, I'm like, all right, this is what's happening. And to be honest, for me, it's trading and working out and
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah, we talked about that before. Get your hand off it, bro. That's sick though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, like yeah, the biggest thing is getting in flow with the market cadence, with the market flow, getting in flow with the market. At the moment, the market's flowing to the upside. We've felt a change in direction, US dollar bullishness. It's kind of, I mean, it just has to be some pullback. And so I think you're in that period of adjusting to the feeling of it pulling back right now. I feel it with you. And I guess that's what you mean when you talk about learning something new about the market, or learning about the market's current condition is the most important thing, I think, is like we're constantly trying to be in tune with the market condition. And it seems to be kind of topping out at the moment, at least for the interim, but very bullish, which has been
Yeah.
different compared to like the last year of trading prior to 6 weeks ago, when we were trading a very mean reversion strategy where we were buying and selling most days, able to buy and sell. Whereas at the moment, it's been more of a buying environment, which has been different, but we've had to adapt to that. Did you ever like? I mean, well, he'd never traded before, right? So that and
No.
yeah, and I find that people haven't traded, don't have any trading injuries, so we can teach you good habits from the get go. The most important thing is to create good habits from the get go. However, in the time that you've been with me, our trading has you know has excelled and refined, and so I guess that at the beginning maybe you did have a few bad habits from I mean, have you had to rewire yourself a bit, or do you think that you haven't really had bad habits from the get-go?
Let me see. I think the only time that I had a bad habit is when I had my first what is it? My first challenge with the FTMO. Was it FTMO? Well, it was with a prop firm, and the first time I got it, it was a win. It was a win, then it was a loss. But that's when my mind was, and the reason that I had the loss is because I went into a bad pattern that the first time ever that came up is because I was like, oh shit, I can finally uh get a funded account. And my mindset just like, all right, I was forcing trades. That was the
Mm.
only time that I messed up. That was the only bad habit. But after I talked to you about it and we figured it out, we're like, all right, it's just there's a reason behind it. We know what is it, and we know what to do next. And from then onwards, it was just positive. It was just uphill from there.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite thing to do with the psychology of trading. It's like the kind of the art of the psychology of trading is how to overcome that thing that comes up with all traders, especially when they start challenge or start trading their own money, is the initial freak out, the change from demo to real money and the
Yeah,
adjusting period. And I think that we worked out a very nice recipe. I'm working with one of the guys on it at the moment in the group, which is to, you go from demo into challenge or real money, and then you do well, and then that thing comes up, and then we go straight back onto demo, get our confidence back. Then we go back onto real money, and we kind of do this accordion jumping between demo and real money until we kind of forget that we're in demo or in real money. And that's kind of how we solve that issue. And it's easier said than done, because we have to see our ego wanting to hang on to getting it right, the FOMO that comes up when we start trading back on demo and making money back that we may have lost before. But it's a process that we worked through rigorously, and here we are today. You don't have any issues with losing or freaking out when you're trading live, and it's really nice to see it paid off, bro. So
hey, you know
yeah,
what? I think it was last week we had this chat, and for me, like once I had my funded account, for me nothing changed.
yeah,
And we were talking, and you told me like, dude, you're in your live account. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I do. I'm on the live account. I wasn't even aware. I was like, okay, so after that previous talk of the problem that I had, for me it was just like, okay, it's just an account. At the end of the day, it's just numbers on the screen.
yeah,
And you actually had to kind of bring me back to reality. Like, bro, you're in a live account right now.
yeah,
So all the money that's showing up there, it's real. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that is true. Interesting.
yeah. It's good. You
Yes.
brainwashed yourself for to win and forget the realities, and so it's about that. We have to let go of the fear and our connection with money and greed and all those things, and flow through. But yeah, I'm the same as you now when I trade. I mean, I'll be trading live in an FTMO and Nova account and real money accounts. I'm doing 3 across that on my new live trading stream that I'm launching. And you know, there's real emotion. Things come up. You know, we are trading real money. We are trading real pot firm accounts, but all in all, I mean, compared to what it was like for me years ago, God, I remember, wow, this is a completely different beast. But yeah, like the level of care or emotion involved is minimal because it doesn't fucking matter. It's an illusion anyway. It's just numbers, and the more we can realize that it's just numbers, even though that there can be life-changing numbers, the more we can relax into it. And yeah, you're just an absolute poster boy for our group. Mindful scalping, of being mindful when you scalp and being peaceful when you trade and being in a peaceful state of mind. I'm sure you're still a very emotional person. I'm sure you go out and have a great time, but when it comes to the trading aspect, you've learned to control a lot of that. Do you think that the trading journey has actually shaped you as a human being and as a man?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah,
Mm.
actually, I think it's vice versa. When I was a nightclub manager, it wasn't the things the things that even though that I brought stress free from there, but I also somehow brought the stress freeness from from trading into that too. Like let's say we have a loss or something and there's money involved, or like even me, like for example, like oh I invested in this, uh I've paid for what is it? What is it again? A challenge account, and like I should have lost money and stuff. Now I'm like, again, money comes and goes. It's even though I lost there, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I can make that back easily. Like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
My aspect towards money definitely changed.
Yeah, for
Definitely
sure.
changed.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah, you were all about fat stacks when we met, which is you still are, but like now the fat stacks are coming and you don't care as much. I think that's the same for me. It's funny, it's interesting, when you let go of the need for fat stacks, then the fat stacks come. Um,
Oh, there's one more thing that changed. For me, I think this was on our call. This is something that changed very recently, actually. Like past couple, let's say we've been together for a year, and I'd say for the past 3, 4 months. So for me, trading it was just kind of a stepping stone towards other project. But now for me, trading it's not a stepping stone. It is a project. It's I'm not gonna go anywhere else. Like I'm happy that I found you. I found your program. And for me, trading is it. That's it. That's my lifestyle now. I'm that trading
yeah,
guy.
you're the trading guy. Well, you're having
I'm the
fun,
trading
right?
guy.
And you're peaceful.
Oh
Still,
yeah.
you know, you're sleeping well at night. That's the most important thing. I think that's the most important thing for me is to provide that form of education for people because I didn't sleep well. I've been through the ringer with this, and I will post my personal journey with trading very shortly. Losing the family home, losing everything around me. You know, moving to meditation, learning meditation, like doing Vipassana meditation, 10-day silent retreats, and just learning to control my mind, and then also just learning to relax my mind and letting it go, and that process of moving into you know, letting go of all these needs and wants. And that's a beautiful thing about the trading journey is it frees you up, I think, when you really commit to it. It frees you from a lot of the suffering that you have before with the needs and wants, but the needs and wants are the things that get you into the trading journey in the first place. Um, but yeah, I mean, you are a consistently profitable trader that has quit their job and is now living overseas, and that's not something that not many people can say, but hopefully many people that train with us can say that you are the inspiration for that. I am the inspiration for that. We have, you know, 4 or 5 others that are also doing this, and it's great. What yeah, what was your journey like working with me? Yeah, how's your experience been with mindful scalping the past year? How would you describe that?
What do you mean by that? Like how was it learning
I'm
from you?
reading out questions here from a mate of mine at the moment because we work together. I'm reading out questions here on the spot. Like, what's it been like working with me? You know, I mean, I've done a lot of one-on-one work with you.
Yeah,
What's it been
yeah.
like? What's that been like?
That is one thing that I really appreciate because I've been in a lot of mentorship programs, and That's
With
why
what? With trading or with other things?
no, with other things, with other
Okay.
things.
Okay.
And most of the mentorship programs, it's hey, you go in because you go in by trusting, okay, this guy is the face of the program, and you would assume you'll be learning with him and whatnot, but no, it's that they actually have other people working with him, and even the other people working with him, they all have this group chat. You never have this one-on-one chat, even with anybody working. So with you, one thing that I really appreciate is this one-on-one. Like I have your contact, and if something is not going good, like I can just hit you up straight. I'm like, hey man, so this is what's going on. What do you think about it? And also the one-on-one learning sessions. That is my favorite part because you tell me like, all right, so this is what happens on this time. Like you teach me like that.
Mm.
So for me, that was the best part about it.
The realities are now though, is that because I mean, I've like the reason we're doing this chat right now and is because I am expanding the education. I'm going to be doing live trading online and teaching more so like I'll be live with smaller groups depending on who on how that looks. But you're now in the group mentorship, right? In the, and how do you find that when you're being trained in a group mentorship with me? I mean, I'm talking about an intimate group, you and like 20 people. Do you still feel like
Oh,
you get,
that
yeah,
yeah. Even then, like even that small group that we have, even that it's very informational. Like everybody that is there, we share the same view. We're like, all right, so this is happening. What do you guys think?
yeah,
And for me, the best part is you're not sitting in the back and just chilling. You're actually there actively. You're like, oh no, that might not be right, but look at this. This makes sense. And you also share your data analysis, which is great.
yeah,
So that way we're like we get to compare. For
yeah,
me, it's I always do my analysis on my own first. So that way when I look at yours, I'm like, okay, so this is why Benny thinks like that. Or if it's the same, I'm like, holy shit, I'm thinking just like Benny. So my
Mhm.
shit is going good.
Yeah. I mean, we teach you to think for yourself. I think that's the most important thing is not be, you know, when you can think for yourself, you can see patterns. You don't need me all the time. You can see when there's patterns in the market.
Hmm.
Like yesterday, for example, you're trading through the whole afternoon and riding the waves. And so I think the most important thing is to teach people how to think for themselves and how to see the market themselves. And when we focus on that singular thing, Dow Jones Index in particular, the the volatility on the Dow Jones Index is quite predictable and it's quite easy to learn. And it's just nice to know that you, like today, I'm probably not going to trade after this, and you will, and you will be able to make money because you make money for yourself and you know that you're making that money yourself. You know, it's not like that you're just getting free money. You're actually using automation and tools, but you know why you're making that money and you're in control of that. Like you know exactly why you're making money, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
again, because we know how the market goes, we know what's going on, and we put in the work. And
Yeah.
we actually read the market. It's not one of those things where we're like, oh, okay, this guy, he's telling me to buy here, so I'm buying here like a cow, you know? I don't know if
Yeah.
that's a
Makes
you,
sense.
you, we actually have information behind our trade that
Yeah.
we actually learn how to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, the dog there. What are you doing now that's making you successful for like you know you continue to follow the our process and you know ad lib. I mean you can dance in the process, dance around the process, but like you're generally following the mean reversion strategy that we do and journaling,
Yeah, that's
right?
the only thing that I'm, yeah, like
Journaling. You've always been amazing at journaling, video journaling.
thanks, man. But yeah, like I learned something and it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And but it's also a question of adapting to the market. Like we saw with mean version, but when we saw that it's trending, we looked at how we can bring in our mindset. It's not even the mean version strategy that we brought in, it's the mindset that we brought in and see how we can profit from it.
Very well said. And you I just want to quickly touch upon the video journaling that you do in your cash flow record. You every day you take a end of day video
Yeah,
journal. I think that's something we introduced to everybody
every
that
day, end of
and
day, I have an EOD for every day. that I
2 minute
do.
video,
The
right? You
only
film.
time that I don't do it, it's because I leave a trade open. I'm like, I have.
Yeah. But what is an EOD?
So an EOD, it's a video. I think it's a video capture or something. I basically just put on my headset and I go through my trades and like, okay, so I tell the reason why I took that trade and why I exited there, or if there's something that's going on, I'm like, all right, so I got in here and why did I wait this long to get out and all that. So
So
that's what
video
a
journal, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
You film a video journal. Sweet. What does your life look like now as a profitable trader? Tell us about what you're doing right now. Like where you moved to Romania. What's up?
So yeah, so me, the reason is my goal will be to how do you say, to fully move to Eastern Europe because Eastern Europe time it's perfect for me because the market opens at 8:30 in New York. So for me over here it's around 3:30, which is like around right now. So I don't have to be like, oh shit, I gotta wake up an early in advance for things. Right now, my schedule is I wake up around 8:39. I come into the office, I look at the London session, I go back home, hit the gym, take a power nap, and then I come back for the market session, fresh and ready to go.
And you're having fun.
Oh, I'm having a blast. Like,
And weekends off.
and weekends off, yeah. But my
Yeah.
life routine is it's a routine that I brought in, and I feel very comfortable doing everything that I'm doing right now. I'm
Yeah.
not stressed about anything. I'm not like, oh shit, I gotta be there. I'm kind of groggy. I'm kind of drunk. I'm kind of hungover. No,
Yeah. So you're clean as you're not even like you're not going out when you're having like maybe a few beers on the weekend, but you're not having that nightlife and lifestyle on the weekends. You're actually able to focus
exactly.
on your health completely and good sleep and everything, which is important for trading is to have that routine, you know. I mean, for me now, I trade for an hour every day at night and I'm super busy with property development and building this education business. Now there are like three different things going on, but like, you know, for someone who like you that, you know, I mean, you're enjoying your trading, you want to take it seriously in that sense, you know, and also I think for the first time you're able to actually take your health seriously and go to the gym and like not have to change your sleep cycle over the weekend. I think you must be just feeling pretty fresh with being able to do all of that, which is
Yeah,
good. I'm happy for you.
definitely.
Um, Cool. Man, this has been awesome for our first. This is like my first proper testimonial. I just haven't done any with anybody before. Um, and I'm just gonna wrap it up. But I wanted to, yeah, for somebody that's currently in their 9 to 5, I think it's important to have a job while you're learning to trade. I like to work with people that aren't stressed about money. But
Definitely.
for someone that's currently in a 9 to 5 and they're on the cusp of getting into trading, what would you say to that person to get them at least to learn more about it? Yeah, what would you say?
Keep your job, man. Keep your job.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Like for me, the first time that I saw results, like I was like, oh, I'm profitable. I'm profitable. Like m most of my journey with you, it's only been profitable. And once I saw that, I was like, all right, cool. I know how to trade. I'm gonna quit my job and start. If I've done that, I don't think I'll be at the same person that I'm here today. The fact that I kept my job and I have a job, I still had a flow of income coming in. I had time not to stress about money because still had to pay rent and whatnot. But once I was comfortable. I was like, all right, you know what? Now I'm very comfortable because I got my funded account. Everything is good. That's when I decided, like, it hasn't even been a month that I quit. No, hasn't even been a month that I quit, and I took like 2 weeks of like fully like immersing into it, and then from last week I'm just making banks. I'm just making money.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, so for a person getting into trading, I would say try try to learn the market as much as possible. Listen, listen to Benny. Um, be active in the WhatsApp group, and yeah, because I know the people who are funded right now and who are doing pretty good, like was it Adrian and whatnot. It's because they're the people who are most active, and they were like, we're always exchanging because we're always there. We're always trading, not always trading, but we're always
You're there for the
together.
market.
And
We focus on the market open 9:30. Not if you can be
sorry,
present. Not yeah. We just focus on the market open
exactly. That's
9:30
it.
to 10:30. Yeah, yeah, man. That's awesome.
That's all you need.
Cool, bro. And just last question for anybody who's currently trading and they aren't profitable or struggling to pass a challenge, what would you say to those people?
Ditch whatever mentor you're having, man. Ditch whatever whoever is coaching you. Like,
Oh,
I don't know who's
I'm not
teaching you,
paying.
man, but
I'm not paying him to say this shit.
for
You're paying yourself now. No, bro, it's been amazing, dude. Um,
sure.
Dude, thanks so much, man. It's been such a pleasure. Yeah, it's good to have a real chat with you about your journey so far. It's so nice. I extend my biggest congratulations. I think it's coming up to Christmas now. Take a break, take your profits, enjoy, realize them, man, get them paid out, maybe just see what's on the I know the market's just open. It's 9:38. I'm sorry that we've pushed 8 minutes plus the open, but see if
Bro,
there's a wave there.
I'm already in. I'm like up 500 right now.
Oh,
Like I said, I'm still stress free. Like I can talk to you and I can put in a couple trades, and I'm
have
still
you
having like,
you're trading right now as we
yeah.
Is it closed?
You want to see my screen?
Is it closed?
The automatic one closed before I could extend it, but
Okay.
the ones that I put it, because looking at it right now, it's going up. It's gonna go up right
Let's
now.
have a
So I'm
look.
going.
Let's have a look. Give a quick flip there. Right now it's 9:38 a.m. ET New York time, and you're trading the New York Open live. You have a quick little squeeze there. Close the profit though. You know me. I just want you to bank that.
Can
Oh
you
yeah,
see?
yeah. I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
but if we look at this, look at it the way it's going.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
going.
what I
I
do,
know it's going back up today for sure. It's going back up.
see,
Let's go. Let's roll out to the daily quickly. Let's have a look at the daily.
the daily, okay,
Yeah,
it's
it's look.
4 hour
Yeah. Look at that
daily.
pullback. Yeah, hectic. It's just the strongest uptrend. Yeah.
Oh
Go
yeah,
back, there you go, that 10-minute.
that's fine. That's 30.
Yeah.
Oof.
But you're sitting up at you're pushing through the riverbank there, yeah, on 10 minutes. So I just fucking close that, bro. Please close it. Just take the profit. I want you to stop trading for the bloody Christmas period. I want that cash to come out. Oh, look at it go though, baby.
Exactly. There you
Mm.
go.
Oh, I can't watch it. I want you to close it out. Look at that, 2004, 14,007. Like, this is gonna 15,500. I would
Wait,
close that shit. Close it, yeah, close it. Come on, scalp it. Oh, take it, baby, take it. Take it right now. Yes. Come on, just for the camera. There you go,
all right,
baby.
I'm
Can you close the screens now, please, as your mentor? This is what it's about.
done.
It's Friday, right? We don't need to
Yeah.
trade anymore. You don't need to trade anymore. Close the screen. Please go out and have a beer and enjoy your weekend. Yeah, I mean that as your mentor. I want you to get that payout. Okay, so
How sick is that?
it's so sick, bro.
I'm like, we're literally just having a conversation and boom, there you go. See?
That's meant to
Like,
be. Let's see that reflected in the funder there. 1,869.
uh,
It's such a pleasure, bro. You fucking deserve this.
thanks, man. I think
Yeah.
this
Just
thing gets
reset it. Just you can just click dashboard again.
uh,
You just traded your funded account live. Boom. Yeah, look at that.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, there it is. Scroll down. Okay. 15,369. Can you please close the screens and go out and enjoy your Friday afternoon?
That's it. I'm done.
Please.
I'm
Enjoy
gonna
your
go
Christmas,
have
bro.
some.
When that comes out in the bank, it's a beautiful thing. Let's see, we see that pullback right now happening as well on the market there. So, dude, let's stop this for a second. Hey, love you, bro. Love you so much. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Thank you for sharing
Anytime,
with
bro.
everybody. We'll go into a deeper chat next time. But yeah, dude, have a beautiful Christmas and happy Pippin, bro.
You
See
too,
you,
man.
Ledge.
Thanks a lot.
Peace, brother.
Cheers.